Hello? Can you see me? Hi, my name is Rashad. Welcome to Revolutionary Speaking. This is going to be the best interview yet. I had to go through a lot of trials and errors to get to this position in this strange spot over by this arboretum here in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm quickly going to give you an introduction to this show because it's going to be an ongoing series with many interviews of active people that I've come across or I have formed relations with. I'll shortly tell you how I came across this show, what it means to me, why I think why we should all be active actually, and what the title Revolutionary Speaking signifies in my view. So I came across this show after doing some production work in New York and realizing that mainstream media just does not cover messages that represent the everyday struggles of so many of us, not only here in America, but definitely not in the world. Yet, through my several years of being an activist, I've come across many people that are in struggles and are working on social issues that do represent the people and the everyday struggles we are constantly facing. I also have come across some of the most lively people that are activists, that are really speaking messages that are worth being showcased and being heard. I think it is up to people's media to showcase these messages, or it won't be heard. As one great person said, and I'm sorry but I forgot who it was, but they said, if we're not gonna speak up, no one will. And so I feel as an activist for several years, it is my obligation and duty to speak up. And it's also a privilege and an honor to be able to showcase the work of the many people that I am engaged with and have relations with. I think it is ever more important for all of us to be active today because we're seeing a change in our society. We're seeing a change in our social structure, our economy. We're starting to see a lot of austerity measures. If you haven't noticed, that's a lot of union busting, that is social spending being taken away from schools, after school programs, our libraries, books, our arts. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do without our art? What kind of culture are we gonna have? I actually feel like we have very little culture in this country already. It's a consumerism culture, not sustainable, people. Social security measures and many other things are starting to be cut. We're gonna live in 1984. But I believe the other way our structure, our system, our shared reality, our economy can move is more towards an egalitarian system. That's something that represents the people. That's something that represents us as common folk, the different people that make up society. And in order for that to happen, for us to get towards that, we have to make up the national narrative, the dialogue. We have to participate in dialogue. We have to be actively engaged in today's affairs, our communities. We're so detached from our reality right now. We're so detached from our neighbors. We're so detached from our food, where we get our sustenance. I mean, do we even know where our food is made, produced? Do we know what's inside of our food? That's the stuff that nourishes our body, nourishes our brain. We really have to get attached to this reality, and we really have to be engaged to really move towards something that's going to represent us, that's going to protect the future for the next generations to come. There's a lot of work we have to do. So I think it's ever more important for all of us to be engaged, and for one way to start is we can start learning about ourselves, each other. And so, Revolutionary Speaking, I came up with this name because I feel like we need nothing less than revolutionary speaking. I think we need a revolution. To shortly explain to you what a revolution is, in my opinion, it is a fundamental social change. It is changing the way we think, the way we interact, the way we share reality, the way we do things in this world. Currently, we have a consumerism society. and we have an imperialist society, meaning there's exploitation of many people. There's little justice in this world, if you're not aware, and I know this from my experience as an activist in countries like Haiti, and even traveling to India, and just being an activist within this country. I've come across much of this information, and through this show you're going to hear a lot more of these stories and messages from many others that are way more informed than I am. So I think we need nothing less than a revolution, and I think the way we're going to get to the revolution is we're going to have to start speaking. We're going to have to get involved in the national dialogue. We can no longer leave it up to mainstream media to really convey the messages of the people, because they're not relaying the messages of the people. So I think we need nothing less than a revolutionary speaking. So thank you for watching this show. Please stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more interviews coming up as this will go on. I probably won't be laying on tables, and I imagine the quality is going to get much better. It's going to improve, and video production will be excellent. Just give it a little bit of time. Give me a little bit of room to do the work. And yeah, until next time, revolution, vive la revolution, solidarity, bye.